Exfoliating Glow Oil. Today we are formulating an organic exfoliating glow oil with just few ingredients. This glow oil gonna exfoliate your skin, lighten your skin, and glow your skin. If you're interested in all I have just mentioned, stay tuned. Welcome to CV Glow and thank you for stopping by. So here is my work area, well sanitized, free from bacteria. I use my 70% alcohol to sanitize my work area, and I have worn my gloves even though the gloves are free from bacteria, but I always like to do this to spray my alcohol and also sanitize my gloves. The reason why I always emphasize on sanitizing your work area is because if you allow bacteria to get into your production, mind you, you're gonna be cultivating bacteria into your skincare products. Then you carry bacteria and apply on your skin. It's gonna cause destruction instead of beautifying your skin. So now we're gonna start by measuring our ingredients. This is my formula written here already. So we'll start by measuring our powder. And the powder we are using is salicylic acid. Salicylic acid lightens the skin and it also exfoliates the skin. Now what I have done with this salicylic acid, you need to do it as well. Salicylic acid is coarse grain. The grains are quite big. So what I did is I blend my salicylic acid into a powder form so that it will dissolve easily, right? So make sure you do this if you want to dissolve your salicylic acid easily. So let me on my scale, though you won't be seeing a figure because I want you to concentrate on what I'm using. Let me drag it. So it is on. This is a cup I'm using. This one easily absorbs heat so that the dissolving of the salicylic acid will be quite fast. So I'll be using this cup. Let me take the scale back to 0. Yes. So I'm using 2% of salicylic acid. This percentage is quite safe on the skin. That is why I'm using 2%. I don't want to go above 2%. So I have to be shaking my scale. If you are just new to our channel, do well to join the glowing family by subscribing to our channel and also turn on the notification bell. With that, you will not miss any of our videos uploaded. In case you want to join our skincare training, contact us on WhatsApp through the WhatsApp number you're seeing on your screen. The advantages of training with CV Glow is that CV Glow is going to be mentoring you for free for 6 months. CV Glow is going to be giving you all the secrets to skincare. CV Glow is going to be creating your logo for you for free. So you will never regret training with us. Okay. Now we have gotten the 2% of our salicylic acid. I'm going to set it aside. Let's go ahead and measure our oil. The oil I'm using is orange oil. In fact, it's vitamin C oil. I taught you guys how to make this oil on this channel. So I'm using orange oil mixed with lemon oil. We know that anything concerning lemon is lightening. That's natural lightening. And I am using 90% of vitamin C oil. I'm gonna be posting the link on how to make your lemon and your orange oil in the description box so that you will learn how to make this oil. You can use orange oil alone, you can use lemon oil alone, or you can mix them together like I have done. So let us go ahead and measure our oil. One thing about measurement is accuracy. Always take your accuracy very seriously. Some of these organic powders, if you go below their percentage usage, you will not see the benefit. And if you go above their percentage usage, it will turn into destruction. So please be careful with your measurement, okay? Yes, be accurate about it. So I am checking my scale while I'm measuring the oil. 90% is quite much until I get the percentage I'm looking for. Now that we have gotten the percentage we are looking for, let us use part of this oil to dissolve our salicylic acid, because salicylic acid is oil soluble. So put a little into the salicylic acid to dissolve your salicylic acid with it. You're gonna mix this very well, then and put it on a double boiler. I hope we all know what a double boiler is. Double boiler is simply putting water into a pot, then you place this cup into that water. Don't dissolve it directly. Don't put this cup or don't put whatever thing you are using directly on fire, because it's just gonna destroy the powder. So after mixing it thoroughly into a uniform mixture, take it to your double boiler. I'm gonna show you, then I will be back. So this is a double boiler. You can see water down here, then this is a cup. I've just placed it. So while the water is getting hot, I will be stirring it from time to time until the powder fully dissolves. So I'm done dissolving the powder. It is time for me to add the powder into the oil, the dissolved powder into the oil. After that, I'm going to use this my hand mixer. This is manual to mix everything. You just press it like this, and the mixing, you see, it's manual. You just need to press it like this and it mix everything. If not all the time, you'll be using your electronic mixer. By now the salicylic acid is mixed with the oil, so we're gonna go ahead and add our next ingredients. So on my scale again, the reason why I don't want to remove this mixer, because I don't want the oil to spill on the surrounding. Our next ingredients is propylene glycol. Propylene glycol is gonna help this oil to penetrate into your skin, and as well it's gonna help this oil to mix uniformly with the rest of the ingredients. So I'm using 5% of propylene glycol. So I'll be checking my scale to make sure that I get what I'm looking for. So I've gotten the 5% of propylene glycol. Let us move to the next ingredient. Our next ingredient is a vitamin E oil. You can use a capsule, but I'm using the oil. So I'm going to be adding 3% of my vitamin E oil. You can add more than that. Just make sure you do your research and know what you are doing, so that you don't go above the percentage. Okay. So I'm using 3%. I think the 3% is okay. Add little fragrance. That is, if it's optional, okay? It is optional. So I'm just going to add, this is Dove. I like the smell of Dove, that's why I'm using it. So just add your little fragrance, and that will be all. Then mix it, then you bottle it. Now we are done. I'm going to remove the scale because we don't need the scale anymore. Then I'll do the mixing. This is a manual mixer. I told you, right? This is it. You just press it like this. See? This is how it works. So I'm going to do the mixing off camera. Okay, I will take my time and mix it very well for everything to incorporate before we bottle it. After mixing everything, the bubbles on the oil is because I have mixed it thoroughly, because I want it to mix uniformly. Go ahead and bottle your oil. These are my containers, okay? Very clean containers. So the cup is quite easy for me to do the bottle. You can see I'm just pouring it inside. It's quite easy for me. That's why I love this cup, so that I will not start using a funnel. I think I will need more containers. Very good oil. Go ahead, bottle your container, use for you. Thank you and see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handle by clicking the links in the description box. And don't forget to join our skincare training.